What's up YouTube? I'm Dustin and this is my first video in a collection of board games that I'm going to be doing here soon about reviews, unboxing, Kickstarters, basically all that. Hopefully later on we'll actually be getting to do actual board game nights. You can kind of see some of the components in real life. But today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Everdell, the complete collection. I was a late starter, or backer I should say, to this whole entire kit. I love Everdell. I've got two copies as you can see here. These both are collector's editions, and I'll actually be showing you the contents of these before I actually open up the sealed box that's inside here. The reason is I want to try to sell those two copies, and these are collector's editions, which are probably going to be better than the actual ones that come with this case. But anyways, let's get started on it. I'll try to talk about different components of it and do a review later. And another thing is I'll try to be doing this all in one cut. So if there's like any kind of issue or any kind of comment or anything that needs to be addressed, I'll try to do that later in the very bottom of it. But it's great whenever the box arrives and there's not a lot of conditions. The only issue I had was this little corner, so hopefully it doesn't jeopardize anything that's inside of it. If you don't know about the Everdell series, it's a great little series. I'll show you some components in the boxes and everything so you can get an idea of it. But the complete collection, it has basically the three board games, Everdell, the Spirecrest, and then also Pearlbrook. And then there's two new expansions they did, which is New Leaf and Mistwood. And I'll be showing you those. The great thing about this, it comes with a cool little box for the first three, and then it should have the other two by itself. And then there's also, it's almost like a story-driven element to it that's also in there as well. I'll be kind of going through and just trying to talk about each of those components, a little bit about what it is and everything. So let's get started. If you haven't played Everdell, it's a great game. Like I said, I'm going to try to do some reviews later about the game and all the components. I've been waiting a while for this one. I wish I could have kick-started the actual campaign. I got on late, and I'm just receiving it. It's a great little box that they put everything in. Oh man, this thing is huge. I don't know if you can see this right now, but it's in a huge box. Ugh. It's pretty amazing how they stored everything. Everything's falling down here. I don't know if you can tell that one right there. That's the entire box. It's pretty large. Try to get something for comparison. This is my hand, so you know it's pretty large for the whole entire kit. So hopefully I can keep my collector's edition games and then sell the other components of it. That's the goal. So let's go ahead and spin it around a little bit. It's got great, the front looks really good. It's got a great graphic on it. Let's see here. On the very bottom it says Everdell for everyone. There's promo cards inside. Sorry if you hear scurrying, that's my bearded dragon. Here's the entire box. Try to get a little closer. Wow, there's a lot of content. I'm just trying to get through it. So this edition right here is actually Pearlbrook. Yeah, this edition right here is actually Pearlbrook. This one right here. And then this one's Spirecrest. This is the regular Everdell. This one is the Fair, which is Belfair, and then New Leaf is over here, which is basically like a depot, a train depot. These two things right here, I'm not completely sure, but these look like promos that are having. And then there's some little cards here. It might be part of the collector's edition suit. There's a lot of great content. You can see like there's little components and things like that, but let's get started with it. I might have to actually sell my collector's editions because I thought it would be independent. Great thing about Everdell, it's 1 to 6 players. You can add expansions and play multiple. Normally it's 4, but you know, you can play multiple. I'm actually going to take a quick photo of the top here for my buddies' play group. Yeah. Put that over here. So you can see it really well. Or not. I'll put it here. You got the gist of the thing. So the complete kit looks similar to this. Let me go down a little bit. There's a bunch of wooden meeples that are all going to be stacked. There's the Ever tree here. There's the wonder signs. You can put cards and tokens in this divider. There's a game board. It gets all the different game boards here, and there's the accessory thing. So all of it's nicely and contained. Oop. It's all nice and contained in this little box. I'll go through it. These are all different little components that come with the game that you play. These are all, looks like pretty much all going to be the standard version. They're all just, looks like a print screen. They're just like a piece of cardboard, screen printed pieces of cardboard all through here. If you get collector's edition stuff, they come with actual metal pieces, which are really nice. There's a lot of those right here. Here's another little sheet of that. It looks like these are tickets for one of the expansions. We got some ads. Looks like some things. There's digital if you ever want to do it. These are really neat. So one of the coolest parts is I think the game is actually the collector's edition here, the complete collection. Everything's contained in these nice little trays. Go ahead and open them. This Evertree actually feels like it's made out of wood. Yeah, it is. So the Evertree here is actually made out of wood. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's a lot better than the game you get, the regular version. So there's the Evertree. Move that to the side. You're like, oh, what's the Evertree? Well, Evertree's basically allows you to get any kind of creature from the game and play it as its store spot. If you don't know a lot about Everdell, like I said, I'm going to make it a video later on, but you can go and kind of look into that. For the people that are actually interested in this edition, they'll make a complete sense what that is. These are really cool. All the meeples are here for the whole entire game, which is awesome because when you play with multiple people, you want to get all the meeples and let them choose. So it's really cool. And what's awesome, another good quality is that they've got already got the hikers, which is part of another expansion, already mixed in with a lot. So it's really neat. I do that already with my collector's edition games. Look, there's a little bat, which is really neat in time for Halloween here. So all these are really good. They're all wooden components. So they're not plastic, which is, you know, I think it's standard for all the games. Let me try to get a little closer. So that looks like some sort of moth or bee. There's probably a bee being yellow in color. Here's a bat. I'm just going to show you a few of them. There's a bunch. There's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think there's 25. I did them really quick just so we can make the video shorter. There's 25 different, and there's some big meeples there. Here's a piece of cardboard. Let's put that over here. Here is the Gilded Book. So this is pretty cool. It talks about all the rules. Oh, let me get it where it did shine. It's all the rules. It's all in this nice little case. Not all protected. Let me try to open it for you guys. Yeah. So here's the archives, which is probably talking about the cards and the components and stuff. Yeah, it's talking about different critter cards, what happens with them. So it's really cool because they redid all the instructions and icons and stuff for this expansion or the special collector's edition. Talks about different icons, what they mean. Really cool. There's so much in here. That's a well-needed thing. So I'm glad they talked about that. This is probably the rules. Yeah, these are the rules and how to set up different expansions. Kind of like this is Belfair's expansion setup. Talks about how to set that up with the game. Most of the games here, when you're playing Everdell, you play with the base copy of Everdell, and then you kind of can only do a certain. Some of them allow you to play multiple. That's my understanding when I was talking to it. Only one I've played is Spirecrest, which is really fun. If you're looking to buy just one with Everdell, Spirecrest is a great one. Especially since of the hike. I don't know if you can probably see in the background, I've got some gear on the wall there that a hike can do things. So this is really neat. It talks about how to set everything up. Let's go to this part. These are the components for the game. Really nice. Oh, this is awesome. So yeah, I'll probably get rid of my my collector's editions, even though I really like it. But these are metallic. You can kind of hear them. These are metallic. Let me pull one out so you can see. Oh, and there's a 6, which is well needed. These are like your points, how you score in the game. You know, some people like different things, but these are metallic. Let me try to get it a little close up. See it? They're all metallic. That's what I like about Everdell, is they have great components, so everything feels like tangible and you feel like you actually have a resource. That's really nice. So all that's contained in these great little compartments. A little standees. These are saddles, by the way. You actually have meeples riding meeples in the game. They give you plenty of little bags for things if you wanted to change them out. These are dice for the solo play. Pearlbrook, these are nice. These actually look like pearls. So that's Pearlbrook is one of the expansions that you use. So that's really cool that you get that. Not 100% what these are, but I haven't played all the expansions, so I'm excited to learn that, and I'll hopefully get to put that in there. Inside of the box, here is a little divider here. And it looks like the boards and everything. So there's a divider. It's just a piece of cardboard box that you probably could take out. I do like how they give you little grips on the corners there. Try to get so you can grab them from the actual things. Here's the map tiles. So these are different map tiles and stickers that you can do. This is really cool. This is like a little bag. It's probably one of the expansions, but it's actually really nice. Let me pull it out. I don't know if it comes standard with it. There's a score sheet, score pad. Really cool. I actually just totaled it on the side, but that's pretty neat when you're doing some. That's really pretty. It's like almost like Santa Claus. It's gold, fonting on it, and then golden drawstrings with a scarlet red bag. It's really nice. Let's go ahead and close these. Another good thing is it's kind of inlaid. I don't know if you can see that. Let me try to get a light on it. You can see all that. It's got a little inlay of where everything goes. So if you're confused and you forget, well, there's like a little train station or this or whatever, which is really cool. This one's felt. That's what it feels like. It's like felt on the edges. Yeah. There's like felt filling material. I don't know why they did that, to make it a little nicer, I guess. I don't know. So this one also has all of the boards. These are the same as the normal, sounds like. So like these right here, these look all normal for the normal game of Everdell. It might be slightly better or just newer, I guess it could be. So there's not really any change in there, other than it's got a really good organization spot. Try to put all this back in there. Imagine rolling up to your buddies and you got Everdell and you got this huge kit. You know, they're like, what the heck? You know, what's in this game? And you're like, yeah, it's got all the good stuff, man. There's this part. Let me put this back on. It's so cool. If you're a nature lover, you really like this game. If I can close it. There's a lot of elements in it. It's really pretty when you're doing things, and it's really cool to have all the stuff there where you can enjoy them. I'll put that back there in a second so you guys aren't watching it. You struggle forever. This looks like an empty. I'm thinking that there's going to be some sort of component to this. You can add something there. I'm going to remove that. I'll look at the very back when I get it all done. All the cards are right here. It looks like there's room for expansions. Let me pull it out. These are where your cards go for the whole thing, which is awesome. You know, one of the big parts of the game that I was excited about is if they brought expansions, you know, like they need more cards. You get kind of tired after you play it 300 times, you know, and that's why you buy expansions, but it's really cool if they would add additional packs, almost like Magic, you know. You could add different new sets and stuff like that. There's really cool little cards and stuff, but they have spots here for expansions later on, or I guess if you sleeve them maybe. I do sleeve my stuff. You know, it's good that you have it. There's little stickers here. Looks like, oh, so this is really cool. Normally when you have a meeple here, you don't have any kind of print, but this is really cool. This is the sticker sheet. Let me get a little closer. See these? You can put stickers on all the components, which is awesome. You know, like it gives it a little better, you know, a little more character to the game. That's really neat. It's gonna spend, I'm gonna spend like hours having to do that now. That's a great thing about the game is you make your own. If you're big into Everdell and you play it, go to a board game cafe, play with your buddies to figure out, you know, like, hey, do I like this game? Do I want to spend the money? My advice is, yeah, do it. You know, it's awesome. You get all these cool little abilities and effects and stuff, which you see right there. Well, this looks like something to do with Pearlbrook. They have a bunch of the inlay of it. See if I can get it on the camera there. But the inlay has a lot to do with, this is probably actually, I think I remember reading about this. This is for the totems and stuff that you get in Pearlbrook. They give you big points so you don't have to keep taking them apart and putting them back together and taking them apart and putting them back together. Well, it's really cool. All this is, you know, it shows like how to do it. So there's probably a lot more that I need to do that I didn't do. To show, but I think I've covered most of it here. This probably goes here too. There I am. Screwing everything up already. Yep, there it goes. So that's the general about all of it when it comes to Everdell. There isn't much I didn't cover. I'll try to do a video later on talking about some of the gameplay and everything. If you're interested in getting the complete collection, as they call it, I keep calling it the collector's edition, but if you get the complete and you're wanting to get into it, I think it was like $300. I'll have to double check how much it totally was, and I'll put it in the comments and you have a link for it. But it's really good if you really like Everdell in general and you want a really good collection to play all the games. This is it. This is the way to get into it. So if you think you're going to like it, and I've introduced this game to basically all my friends, and you know, everyone loves this game. It's very easy to play, and it's a 1 to 4 player, which is pretty much all the kind of like minor strategy games and everything. But it's a great way to get an awesome board game. It's family friendly. You know, it's got cute animals everywhere. It's not very competitive, even though I make it super competitive. You know, and it has those elements if you do, but you know, it's a casual game you can play. There's nothing really crazy about it. There's not a lot of mechanics. It's worker placement, so it's really cool. But this is a great addition. I'm actually very surprised coming from, you know, playing the collector's editions. I was like going into it like, hey, I'm going to keep my collector's editions and get rid of these. Well, it's all combined. I was kind of like, when I looked on the campaign, I was like, well, it's all going to be divided and I can keep my collector's editions and they just go in a big box in order or whatever. Well, they made a huge edition, which is awesome. So you don't have to like break out or do it. And it's really good. The only bad part that I'm seeing is I do a lot of like traveling and going to people's groups and stuff, play groups to play, because not everyone wants to come over, or you know, it's easier to go to a friend's house. So I wish it was a little bit better easier to take in certain components. Like if I just want to take Everdell and play Pearl Broke one day, I would like that. I can see that you could take these out, these inserts, and just take those components, but you know, realistically you probably want to take all of it. But so I hope you enjoyed it, so you can get an idea. Sorry, it's my first video about showing it. I don't have a lot of great angles, but I'm gonna go really quick. I'm just gonna show you, you know, a good picture of everything, so you can see kind of the components a little bit more detail in case I didn't get it on the video. And then if you have any questions, just let me know. Once again, these are the archive book that talks about different icons that are going to be showing up on your cards. It goes into detail and everything about everything. This is the Gilded book. It talks about all the different things that happen during each of the expansions and how to do it. It's really nice. It's detailed. Another great thing is with both these books, you have these beautiful art. You know, the Everdell art is beautiful, so you can see all these beautiful artwork throughout while you're doing it. It's what makes, I think, Everdell. So you get this tree, the Everdell tree. You get it, it's made of wood, which is better than the cardboard one you get. You get all the components, of course. It looks like you get your standard tokens if you want them, but you also get the collector's edition tokens, which is awesome. You know, I think that's how it should be when you're getting something. You get all the meeples. I think I counted 25, if I remember right. 25 different meeples. They're screen printed the pictures if you want to put them on there. I'm glad they didn't automatically do that, because some people might not want to put stickers on all of them, like me. Or some people might want them. So it's good that you get all the different components, and then you can decide, you know, which ones you want to do that with. And you can take all these dust get it packets out. Alright, there's that one. Bada bing, bada boom. You get all the Everdell components as far as like resources. Boop, boop, boop. I'm gonna take that off. You can see it a lot better. What's really cool is, like I said, that these are inlaid and tell you kind of exactly where they go. Like there's two little chestnuts which go part of another thing. There's, you know, berries, and then there's wood here. So it's really cool that you see all that. There's all your components. You got all of them are metal or wood. The rubber for the berries. I'm trying to get angle here so you can see it all. The resin, the stone, you know, the gold, the resources. Yep, gold, and some extra baggies. There's little dividers everywhere if you want to take certain components out or take the whole tray out. You got your map packs, all the little boards and everything. Really cool. I'm not going to take these out, but these are little prints, little stickers put on your print screen things. So here's the boards down there. You got your Pearl Brook for your big totems. You get out the cards. I won't pull those out again too. Let me double check there's not none else under here. Nope. And then you get a packet of stickers there. Your heart's, you know, intent. And you just put all the stickers everywhere. So I think we got a beautiful box, by the way. Really tickled, you know. I would definitely buy it again if I didn't buy it already. You know, I would be like, hey, I'm definitely getting this. After I watch this video, I'd be on YouTube being like, damn, that's nice. You know, that's a nice thing. It's a nice collection. I definitely want that, especially if you're a big Everdell. So here's the top. Ta-da! And then all the way to the bottom, complete collection. It's got beautiful artwork on it. Sides are all like that too. It's got kind of like an art, kind of like almost like a cloud inlay inside of it, which is really nice. By the way, here's the collector's edition I had for comparison. You know, I've got it like this. This is you know, Everdell's a great game. And then here's the collector's edition of Spirecrest, which, like I said, if you have this one, you don't really need the collector's editions anymore because all the components are really nice. So you don't have to carry. This is what I was talking about. Like if I wanted just to carry these two to a friend's place, you know, I've got them. You know, I just take the Everdell copy and then Spirecrest copy. So it's really cool. But if you're getting this, like, let's I mean, if you're really into Everdell, you could definitely just take, you know, Everdell. You could just take the collector's editions that you currently have, and then you can just go to your friends, you know. You can just be like, hey, I'm gonna bring my editions over, you know, because it's awesome like that. I don't know how that went, but I'm gonna put it like that. And then here's all the components, and that talks about it. I'll show you this one real quick. Once more. Break my stand here, sorry. So here's the Everdell. You got all the meeples. It tells you how to put everything back in. It's really neat. It tells you all that. Yeah, I was right here. It's the wonder signs for Pearlbrook, which are these parts. It talks about where everything goes, where everything is, game board, and tells you how everything components. So if you forget it, it's all right there for you. So, oh, also, it says sold separately, but fits the official deluxe resource vessels. You know, if you want to get, you know, get cool resource things, which, you know, I don't mind, you know, there you go. You know, you're a collector here. I just use these little plastic ones, you know, but if you want to go crazy, do that. I like plastic ones because you can see how many there is and the colors and stuff. So anyways, if you got a question or anything, let me know. I'll be doing some reviews of these. You'll see actually me playing it and everything, but that gives you kind of an idea of what's all involved in the kit, and then hopefully you can go and buy it. If not, just get you some collector's editions and work towards it. You know, if you really like certain ones, do it. If they go on sale on Amazon or Miniature Market or whatever, you know, go ahead and do it, because it's a great game. So thanks for watching, and have a great day.